Hey, that actually came out pretty alright, don't you think?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Remember, if the paint's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zuko policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then.
Strike! Talon Hurricane! Ready!
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Zona!
Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
First strike!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And the
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Down! You're on!
attack time!
Its armor's too strong.
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest. Be still! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dragon Shout!
Now I'm in the groove! Now I'm real mad!
Eat dirt!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Denied!
Lightning
Warrior!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this limb kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
You're saying we should check the...
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Xion?
Of course not. Xion's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Xion, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
I wonder if something happened.
Okay. Why?
Ugh.
Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight. It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hoodle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
I'll tear you apart!
Igneous!
Get out of this!
More for the stockpile!
This should do
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Tiger Blade! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Illuminate
There,
the
now
dark!
I'm in the
Come
groove.
forth, holy glimmer! Holy
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop you.
Rising Falcon!
Illuminate the
Dragon
dark!
Claw!
Come
I'm
forth,
just
holy
getting
glimmer!
started! Talon Storm!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we won. Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Eat this! I'll tear you apart!
Illuminate the
does
dark!
it!
Come forth, ready!
Double Demon Fang!
Are those sparks even
Eat dirt.
natural?
Talon Storm!
Raging storm!
Throbs in pain.
Talon Storm! No further! I'm just getting started!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Air
Dragon
dragon!
Swarm!
Light after
Dragon Swarm!
Now you see what I can do it! Far enough! Whirlwind snap! I'm on Dragon Swarm!
On guard! Thunderblade!
Look
Illuminate
out.
the dark! Magic is
That's
there!
too fast.
Holy land!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Sia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Eldamen and Sia pride. Out of my way!
You require a hand.
Take this!
Shield and
Dragon
face!
Swarm! Eat dirt!
Going in! Grounded! I'll take out the legs with my
Dragon
shield!
That freaking does it!
Stardust!
Grounded! Now! I'll stop!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon
Come forth,
Shell!
holy glimmer!
Try harder!
I'm practically unstoppable.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
Hmm? You're saying we should check the owl forest?
No backing down! Anything in armor is all mine!
One more!
Here we go again!
Be careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
Sleep now!
This one keeps...
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
This one's all mine.
Blah, blah, blah,
I
now!
was just getting started! Quitter blade!
Dragon Sword!
Guardian field! Eat this!
Dragon Sword! Start up!
Alright!
Dragon Swarm! This should do it!
We got it!
Can't get out of this! Hurricane Thrust!
Make it rain! Hurricane!
Here I come! Hurricane Alpha! Blow away! You're mine! Severing Wing!
All yours, Kisara.
Eat this!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'm ready to go.
Eat this!
Try harder!
Far enough! Super swallow dead!
Lightning Thrust!
Talon hurricane!
This one's now!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! Burn!
This
one's
mine!
Strike!
More for the stockpile!
You're on! Prepare to be seized!
Going in!
Give me a discharge flash! It was
Now!
Kisara!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
I felt better, that's for sure.
do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was astral arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone! I want to go back to bed. There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
It's on! Take this!
Sword Raid Alpha!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Pierce through! Sword Raid Alpha! Blow away!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Purge Malevolence! Arctic
Armor won't save you!
Eat dirt!
Tiger Blade! I'll be safe on this one.
Now I'm in.
More where that came from.
Onward and upward. There. What's this thing?
Okay.
Okay. Yes!
What?
Really? Dohalim. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Plenty left!
It's time.
I'm tripping.
Dragon form! First sight!
Air Freeze Lancer!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Go no further!
Denied!
No further! Flaming thrust! Void blast!
Shining supernova!
Hurrah!
Dance in the
Dragon
wind!
form!
In here!
Crescent moon!
More
Do it!
projectile!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
Take it! Hurricane!
Shield and light!
I'm just getting started.
Not on my watch!
Eat dirt!
Look sharp!
Dance in the wind!
Flaming meteor!
Shield
Take it away!
Could have been worse.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... you know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
You make sure to rest too, Hoodle.
Mind if I join you, Law?
See you guys tomorrow. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers...
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though, not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! Turtle devastation! You picked the wrong fight! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Let's refrain from losing.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
Do my best!
I can carve through armor!
Take this!
How about this?
Raging Storm!
I'll finish you here and now!
Here I come!
I'll finish you here and now!
Make it right! Totally! In an instant! Empire Cross!
Illuminate the dark!
Swallow dead!
Rising Falcon! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I think I'm getting stronger.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Raging Cascade!
No further!
This
Here I
one's
come!
mine!
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Freaking does it!
I'm on it! Take this! Hurricane! Dragon
Raging
Swarm!
Cascade!
Sonic
I can carve through armor!
Rising
One more
Walker!
time!
Soaring Light Spear!
Dragon
Do it!
Meanwhile, Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Denied! All thanks to you!
Rising Falcon!
Thunderfield!
Will escape!
Now!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Going high! Just get it here!
Waterfall!
Eagle Assault!
I'll be
It's
saving
time.
this
I'm on a
one!
roll now.
Not on my watch!
These fists have got your name on them!
No further!
Make it rain!
Kitara, Frozen!
Hammer!
Photon Blast!
Strike!
Up and at 'em! Let's go!
Everyone hanging in there?
be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight!
Is it hot? Just back it out again.
Armor won't save you.
Sonic
Lightning
thrust!
raging cascade.
Rising Wyvern!
Feel frozen.
Hammer.
Nicely done.
I'll finish you here.
All thanks to you. Kitara, frozen.
Hammer.
That's my cue.
Shut down! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm even stronger than before.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Raging cascade.
I can carve through armor.
Igneous discharge.
I'm on a roll now. Take this.
Run away! Eternal devastation!
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Strong like hell, you.
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Get behind me.
Eat dirt!
They're all coming after me. Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No complaints here.
Holy Land.
Sword Rain Alpha! Run away! Eternal devastation! Rising Wyvern! Startling! In an instant! Impact Claw!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Armor won't save you. Look sharp.
Sword Rain Alpha!
You require help.
This one's mine.
You're mine!
Glad you have your uses. Make it right.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen.
You're mine!
Here goes.
These fists have got your name on them.
This one's all mine!
Here we go again.
Illuminate magic is in.
Dragon Sword! You picked the wrong fight!
Now.
Demon's Descent. Flashing Fang.
Easy. Way to go.
Make it right! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life. Thanks for the cover, Kisara.
You weren't too shabby yourself.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
We're cleaning out.
Let me take the rest of them!
Well, someone's feeling lively.
Illuminate
the dark! Go get him!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout! Now you see what I can do!
Tempest whirl!
You picked the wrong fight.
Switch top!
Take this!
Make it break! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
Rising Inferno punch! Here I come!
Hold on to your horse. Here I come!
Plenty left!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
We got some good equipment!
I can't... I'd say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no...
Ow! I'm like bait to them!
Did you see this coming? Time to shine!
I hope this thing is medically approved!
On guard!
You're mine!
Take your place! It's a hard!
Double demon dragon!
Do it!
Jolene!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I'm on still!
Illuminate the dark!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Rising Wyvern!
Eat this!
Soaring right clear!
Make it burn!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Great! Phew, what a rush!
And thus our strength yet grows. In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all. What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath! All that thing sees is a talking meal!
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Shut up! Hit a word! Go! Now I'm in the groove! Dragon form! What's this? Now you see what I can do!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning
Fly
orb!
away!
Too shy to come over? Here, let me
Dance
help.
in the wind! Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack!
Prepare to be sealed!
I'm on it! In a bind? Strike!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on. Going in.
Win! That freaking does it!
Going in.
Enough!
You paid for that!
Let's get you off
Double
the way.
defense! It's finished!
Let's do it!
Watch this! Eagle Walker!
Piercing roar!
Watch this!
Thunder field!
Eagle Assault!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall!
Sharp
Do it now!
Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Prepare to be seized! Dragon Form! In a bind? Anything normal is all mine!
Discharge!
You picked the wrong fight!
Talon Hurricane! Dragon Form!
Let's keep under pressure!
Here I come!
Sonic Thrust!
Tiger Blade!
Eagle Assault!
Celestial hammer! Ice crystal!
Power of Flashlight! Hurricane Thrust! Eagle Fly! We're on a roll now!
Malevolence! Arctic waterfall! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy lamp! Illuminate the dark!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
In a bind? Sharper Kick! Demon Fang!
This is one tough cookie.
Not for much longer, he isn't!
Don't let up till it's all over.
Shattering the...
Look sharp!
Demon Fang! Attack time! Eat dirt!
Tiger Blade!
Getting stronger!
Now
You may be switching up its movements. Watch out!
They're not playing around!
Dragon Shell!
You lost us away!
I'm ready to go.
I'm on it!
All right, let me out.
Dragon Form! Tear him up!
Not my fighting wrong campaign.
You have to.
That's much better.
I'm hurt. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolition!
Big Blast! Rising Viper! No further! Do it! Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
Hey! Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Brimwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
That's far enough!
Dance in the wind!
I'm on it! Whirlwind curve!
Target
Force
blade!
blast! This one's all mine!
Look sharp!
You picked the wrong
Leave the
fight!
targets to me! Now you see what I can do!
Too.
You'll soon see about that!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Be still!
Switch target! Down! You're on!
Ride the wyvern!
Igneous!
Soaring light spear!
First strike! Down!
In here!
Hurrah!
I'll be saving this one!
That freaking does it! Watch it!
Raging storm! Alright! It's just we're coming through!
I'm on it! I'm going! Hurricane! Slide! No further!
Now!
Sonic launch!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Dragon swarm!
Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
Air thrust! Well, looky here!
Guess I misread the landing.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look! There it is!
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of...
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. You're right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
I must admit, I'm rather proud of this dish.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? I wanted to ask you something.
I'm all ears.
How much contact did you have with the other lords back in the day?
I only saw or exchanged words with them on a handful of occasions. Not that I was particularly keen on even that much.
Almadria made it sound like the two of you had some kind of history together.
She was like that with all of the lords, not just me. She was always interested in who she could use, who had value for her own ends. Having said that, she wasn't quite so brazen back when we were still in Lenegus. In a sense, she may have been a victim of the crown contest as well.
Almadria? A victim?
To a Renin, there is no greater honor in life than being chosen to serve as a lord, let alone to go on and become the next sovereign. We are taught that from the day we leave the womb. There are few Renins who wouldn't be ecstatic at the prospect of ascending to lordship.
You were like that though, right? You've always struck me as a more grounded guy.
No sane Renin would ever dare admit that their interests lie in anything but power and prestige, even if they feel so in their heart of hearts.
The more you talk about it, the more it seems like the crown contest is nothing but misery for Renins, too.
Which is why I seek to end it. Not that I imagine Danins such as Rinwell are all that interested in hearing tales of woe such as mine. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving? Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Shark! Lightning tiger blade! See that? That training's paying off!
Now you see what I'll finish you here and now!
I'm on mine! Tortuga Alpha! Blow away!
I'm on it! Freeze Lancer!
What's up?
Ready to Dragon Form! Far enough!
Eternal Devastation! Rising Wyvern! These sticks has got your name on them! This one's one! Eat this!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
You picked the wrong fight!
Take this! Going in! I'm like bait to them! Oh, back in their defenses!
Glad you have your use.
I'll show you how useful I can
That's
be
my
on
cue.
this floor! Armor won't save
Shut him
like
down.
this! You shouldn't have messed with me!
Leave the ensnaring to me. All yours, Kisara.
Dragon Shout! Rising Falcon! Dragon Swarm! I'm on!
Eat dirt!
Light astral energy!
Can't get out of this!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Thanks for the cover, Kisara.
You weren't too shabby yourself.
You've collected an awful lot of those objects. You sure it's not just junk?
Hush. Be quiet for a moment. The pieces speak to me.
What?
These relics that have scattered about. I can hear them whispering, longing to reunite with their lost friends and become one again.
Really? Do you hear any voices coming from them, Rinwell?
What? No! Don't get me wrong. I'm really interested in these things too, but I'm not crazy.
But don't you sometimes mutter stuff like, "Come to me, astral energy," when you cast your arts?
You're right. Oh my gosh. Are Dohalim and I actually alike?
Its charm really shines through now that it's been reassembled. Its streamlined shape, its geometric patterns. This is no mere amateur's work.
He's in his own little world at this point.
You get just like him when it comes to weapons, you know.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Am I just like Dohalim?
Huh? Why are you guys so quiet all of a sudden?
I sense a strange power from this. Guess I misread the landing.
How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.